Let's get this show started!
Following the conclusion of the main event, UFC President Dana White spoke to the media about Conor McGregor's second loss to Dustin Poirier and discussed Conor's future in the UFC. White also shared his thoughts on McGregor's trash talk towards Poirier's wife. Here's what he said.
Yeah, these, second leg break and the last 3 fights or something. It sucks. It's brutal. It's not the way you want to see fights end. So, Dustin Poirier will fight for the title, and Conor's healed and ready to go. You do the rematch, I guess. I don't know.
Obviously it appeared a pretty clear leg break. Do we have official medical confirmation?
He goes into surgery in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to speak to him at all before he was transported?
Just when I was standing in the octagon.
Yeah. You said it right there. You said do the rematch, right? He said he thinks the rivalry isn't over. Do you feel that way, that the rivalry isn't over?
Listen, the fight didn't get finished. You can't have a fight finished that way. So, we'll see how this whole thing plays out. Who knows how long Conor's out? So, Poirier will do his thing until Conor's ready.
Last thing for me, I just meant to ask you earlier. I know you say this is the fight business. People are going to say mean things, but did you have any disappointment in Conor, still chirping at Dustin while he's sitting on the ground?
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear one word of it.
He brought his wife back into things.
I don't like that. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, leave people's family and wives and all that stuff out of it. Family has nothing to do with it.
What do you guys think is next for McGregor? Should the Irishman consider retirement or continue fighting? Let us know in the comments section. Saturday's UFC 264 headliner proved to be another wild but short-lived fight. Dustin Poirier was able to dominate Conor McGregor for the most part of the bout. At the end of the first round, McGregor stepped back and broke his ankle, which led to the end of the fight, and Poirier scored another TKO finish over McGregor. Prior to UFC 264, Conor insulted Dustin and his wife, and even after the fight ended, the Irishman continued his trash talk towards Jolie Poirier. Speaking to the media during UFC 264 post-fight press conference, Dustin Poirier reacted to his win and addressed McGregor's trash talk about his wife. Here's what he said.
When you went back to your corner at the end of round 1, did you know something was wrong?
Yeah, when I was walking away, and he stayed down, I looked down at his shin and I saw the bone, I saw it was disfigured a little bit, and I was like, oh man. It's just weird that it held together, because I'm more than sure it happened on when I checked the kick, that it held together, and then, probably when he pivoted on that bone, that's when it probably separated or something. I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
Listen, Conor said some nasty stuff that didn't make it on Embedded, and maybe when this behind the scenes for this fight airs, you'll see him on the ground still saying some real bad stuff. But even that stuff being said, I don't wish, serious harm like that on nobody. The guy's got kids. I want him to go home safe to his family. I pray before these fights. Every time before I walk through the octagon door, I'm praying that not for me to win. I'm praying that we both get out of this safe, because I know what I'm going to try to do to him. I know what he's going to try to do to me.
But at some point, you do the rematch down the line. Do you feel like the rivalry is over? Or do you feel like
no? We are going to fight again, whether it's in the octagon or on the sidewalk. You don't say the stuff he said,
The things that he did say, especially afterwards, you're saying about your wife and that sort of thing.
Nah, that's my wife's solid as a rock. I'm not worried about that. That's noise. He was saying that he was going to kill me. You don't say stuff like that. That he was going to murder me. You don't say stuff like that. You don't say stuff about people's wives either. But I know that's zero chance. But there is a chance, somebody could die, and you don't say that. You don't wish that on anybody, man.
Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier squared off in a rubber match at Saturday's UFC 264 main event. McGregor got off to a good start by utilizing some heavy low kicks, but a failed guillotine attempt turned the tide just moments later. Once in a top position on the ground, Poirier began to unload strikes on McGregor, nearly earning a finish. The Irishman would eventually scramble to his feet, but after missing with a punch, he stepped back and rolled his ankle, leading to what is believed to be a broken leg. The Irishman was clearly frustrated after his highly anticipated trilogy fight with Poirier ended, with him being carried out on a stretcher. After the fight, McGregor was still shouting at Poirier as he attempted to celebrate his victory. Taking to his social media a few hours after the conclusion of UFC 264, the Notorious sent the following message to MMA fans on his Instagram. It seems that McGregor is not thinking about retirement and will look for another fight against Dustin Poirier. What do you guys think about a potential rematch? Should McGregor and Poirier fight each other one more time? Leave your comments below. Shortly after Dustin Poirier walked away with a first-round TKO victory over Conor McGregor on Saturday evening, Floyd Mayweather took to Instagram, where he revealed that he cashed in on tonight's UFC 264 main event. Check out the post. In the co-main event of UFC 264, Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson met in a 3-round bout to determine who is the number 1 contender in the UFC's welterweight division. During the fight, Burns put on a magnificent grappling showcase to slow down the striking game of Wonderboy, which led to a win by unanimous decision. Shortly after the fight, Burns spoke to UFC News about his win over Thompson and discussed a potential title shot against the winner of Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. Here's the clip.
I was super ready for this fight. I brought karate guys. I got my guy Jason Jackson. Helped me so much. Freaking great on takedown defense. As soon as I got a hold of him 3 times, and I was able to take him down and control him. So, yeah, I felt great. Great team, great preparation, discipline, and was able to execute a beautiful game plan. It was tough to get close to him. He was waiting for the counters. He was giving me the calf kicks I saw he was giving me just to counter. And I was disciplined. I was relaxed. I was there. I was in the moment. I was locked in the presence. And I was in the mission. I was there with no emotion. Discipline, execute game plan, go back with 2 wins, go back home, enjoy my family. It gives me a lot of confidence, you know. I'm very confident right now because I was able to beat a guy that a lot of guys lost to, you know, and a lot of guys don't want to fight him. Kobe don't want to fight him. Leon Edwards don't want to fight him. A lot of guys don't want to. They offer me and say, yeah, let's go, you know, and then I was able to get here and get a finish. I think that put me right back in the for sure title contention. I do believe I need a little bit more work to do, but I'm right there. Not really. I think I'll be the next guy getting title shot. I think Kobe's the guy right now. I respect that. I don't agree, but I don't make the decisions. But I'm the next, and I'm gonna fight anyone. I'm not choosing. I want this guy. No, anyone that in the position for the title shot. Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal, they all can get it. I'm not afraid of anyone. I want to fight every single one of these guys.
Sean O'Malley was able to dominate Chris Moutinho at UFC 264 from start to finish. After over 14 minutes of beatdown, referee Herb Dean stopped the fight, and O'Malley got the win by TKO with the stoppage at 4 minutes and 33 seconds in the 3rd round. Speaking to MMA media during the UFC 264 post-fight press conference, O'Malley reacted to his win and discussed his next potential opponent. Here's what he said.
My hands hurt so bad from punching him in the face. I really want. I wish I could have rewatched the fight and then came back because I don't remember everything that happened. I tweeted before this one's for the Suns. I was trying to, I don't know if you could tell, I was trying to pretend I was dribbling, and I really thought I was going to put his lights out. That dude was tough. He landed a couple little shots, nothing that, I really didn't feel like I was in danger. Didn't really feel like I was in control of the fight the entire time. I just was, I'm a different level, but I think he has a spot in the UFC.
And I think you called out 4 names. I think it was Cody, Dominic Cruz, Peter Yan, and Rob Font, correct?
Yeah, Pete obviously fighting Aljo. Cody's going down to 25. Cruz don't want to fight. I think Rob was a good call out. I thought it was. We'll see if I get it. He's ranked way higher. Rankings, do they matter? I don't know. Cheeto fought Jose Aldo after he. You know what I mean? So, if you beat me, it's a big win. That's a big deal. So. Well, let's see what the UFC does.